Guys, I want to know if you agree or disagree with me. Let me know. But I feel like if you get fired on Undercover Boss, how did you not see it coming? How? Like, so you're telling me this new guy shows up. He has a camera crew following him around. Yeah, he's asking you things about your background, if you like the company, if they treat you well. And it doesn't like strike you that maybe this secret person, this person who I have no idea who he is, but he's got this camera crew, maybe this is my boss. Maybe this is my boss, and you know what I say is going to be aired on national TV. The people that like do their job really badly when they've got someone following them around with a camera crew, it's like, how does this happen?
We have compiled undercover boss moments when employees got fired. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 3, Kevin mismanagement on waste management.
Good morning, I'm Sandy.
Sandy, nice to meet you.
All right, we need to get the earplugs in.
What exactly am I going to be doing?
You're going to be picking trash.
Larry O'Donnell runs America's largest trash company,
Wow.
a $13.1 billion giant with 45,000 employees.
Wow.
But today, none of that power matters. He drops the title, the corner office, and the authority that comes with it. What he keeps is a hidden identity and a mission to see what people don't show the boss. His first stop is one of the company's roughest recycling facilities, a place where the pace is relentless and the standards are strict. He steps in as a rookie, expecting long hours and tough work. What he doesn't expect is what happens next, because inside this plant he will be on a lot of surprises.
Cardboard!
I'm seeing that.
Trash is the slowest line I have in here.
I missed it.
Okay, I'll send them all to lunch. Cardboard line plugged up down there. Randy.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is the boss going to get fired? Oh.
Right off the bat, Larry messes up. One mistake from the new guy shuts the entire line down hours early, and Larry knows he's already on thin ice.
Oh, Larry.
As Sandy calls an early lunch break due to his mistake, this lunch will expose which employees crack under pressure and which ones are headed straight for trouble.
Big piece of cardboard or something got in there. So,
I tried to grab it. It was way out there underneath it. I didn't mess something up. That's a little frustrating for me. What's happening?
What's going on?
As lunch drags on, tension wraps around Larry like a vice. He tries explaining the mistake, but no one is buying it. The new guy has already dug himself into a hole.
So you're telling me one piece of the wrong material can mess up a whole day's operations? That's crazy. So you've literally got to be like perfect the whole time.
Just as the pressure hits its peak, Sandy suddenly sprints in from nowhere looking panicked. Larry freezes. If this is how his first day is going, what happens next might be even worse.
right on time. I only have a half-hour lunch. I had to punch it back in or I get docked.
Doesn't seem very fair.
That's the way Kevin does that. He's sitting right here in his office. There's cameras up there.
Is that the most frustrating thing to you?
I wish they didn't have it.
Sandy runs off to punch her time, and Larry is stunned. A policy like this, created by Kevin, is feared by everyone and widely seen as unfair.
Half an hour lunch, that's not really... Man, it's got to be at least an hour, right? Half an hour. For you to like sit down, eat, there might be a line for the microwave.
Workers punished for minutes, monitored non-stop, terrified of the man in charge, and as president and COO, seeing it firsthand hits harder than he expected. This moment, this exact problem, is precisely why he went undercover in the first place. Now let's see what happens next when he confronts Kevin and reveals his true identity.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a little concerned about Kevin. He has a problem right now, so it needs to be fixed. Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
Larry O'Donnell.
Nice to meet you.
Did you meet the employee?
No, I did not.
Would it surprise you to hear it was me? I've seen the way you ended up implementing our policy about 30 minutes for lunch. You know, if they're 3 minutes late, we don't penalize them.
Sure.
I think we can figure out a better way to do it than what we're doing. Can I count on you to get that done?
Okay. I don't think that's something that can't be done. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Larry confronts Kevin and reveals he was the undercover worker experiencing the strict lunch policy firsthand. Kevin is stunned, realizing his unfair rules have been exposed. Larry points out how the 30-minute lunch rule and docking pay for minutes late frustrated employees. While Kevin might not be fired immediately, everyone knows this close call could have cost him his job. His policy nearly got him caught, and the lesson is clear. Treat employees fairly or risk serious consequences. Number 2.
I just think 30 minutes is just probably not enough. Like, it's just not enough to have a proper lunch break. You know, how many, like, anybody watching this, like, how long do you get for lunch? Do you get to pick your own lunch? Do you, like, have a strict, you got to be back by this time? Let me know.
Jacqueline from Retro Fitness.
Wow. I think one of the main reasons I want to go undercover is because we're at a critical point in Retro Fitness. Today we're in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, Retro Fitness, where we'll be working at the front desk. It's a busy facility, so it would be my expectation that whoever's working is up for the task. That's you.
Hi.
Jack,
How are
Barry.
you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You got your...
I do, yes.
Oh, there we
I am
go.
ready.
You want to come over this side?
Absolutely.
All right.
Retro Fitness founder Eric Casaburi goes undercover to get a first-hand look at how his company is running. His focus quickly turns to Jacqueline, a front desk associate who may need a serious attitude check.
Oh.
That's even more important. Like me, I'm just a front desk. So I just kind of sit here, say my hey's, how are you? But most of the time, I'm kind of just like this. I find myself over here, like this, taking pictures of myself.
Is she serious? Like, how could she not see the cameras? Like, come on.
You can run your gym the way you want it to run.
Right.
No, I just do my thing. And
So if someone may have a question, and maybe they might not approach you because they think you're busy.
actually never happens to me. People love to interrupt here. I'm not a slave.
Whoa.
I don't work for you. I don't know what to do with some people. I just want to punch them in the face sometimes.
Whoa.
That was bad.
You'll get there. They're literally stupid. They don't know anything. So they're over here looking
I
like
cannot
you know, the
believe
machine. Dude, you don't know what protein does?
She certainly doesn't seem to like people very much. We are in the people business. There's just no other way to put it.
Do you want to do smoothies?
Yeah. I think
Wow.
so, yeah.
They're really important. It's super explanatory. Like, you would be literally brain dead if you can't get it. This is our peanut butter and chocolate. Now, we're not supposed to put more than what it says on the menu. I always put 2.5. We're not supposed to, but it tastes better, honestly. That makes a disgusting shake, honestly.
Okay.
So what I always do, 1, and hold juice.
Thank you.
Fill it to the top.
Right.
Don't overflow it.
So she basically just breaks all the rules. I mean, hey, the smoothie will probably be nicer for the customer. But yeah, the fact that she doesn't follow the recipes is kind of crazy.
Then you'll make a mess. Put it in the sink. Shake.
I noticed that there was like extra in here. Like, do you guys
I
like
dump
make
it out.
samples out of that? You don't offer
I
it to the member
nope,
at all? You just
dump it out. If they want it, they can take it, but if not, oh well.
While she initially
Wow.
seems pleasant, her true nature soon emerges as she openly voices frustration and shows condescension toward her job and the gym's members. As Eric gears up for his undercover visit, he expects professionalism, especially at the front desk, which is crucial to the club's operations. When he meets Jacqueline, he greets her warmly, hoping to observe the club through her perspective. But Jacqueline's indifferent and dismissive behavior quickly becomes evident. She downplays her responsibilities and brushes off concerns that members might hesitate to approach her. She even jokes about wanting to physically lash out at them. She makes smoothies however she likes, ignoring recipes, and pours leftovers down the drain without a second thought.
big eyes and nice girl and nice smile, and you think, hey, all is right in the world. And then she opens her mouth and it's like, you know, the bats from hell start flying.
Eric is stunned by the stark contrast between Jacqueline's
my
friendly
God.
exterior and the unprofessional, offensive comments she makes.
I mean, if you're Eric, like, do you keep Jacqueline? I mean, if your business is struggling, which it sounds like this business kind of is, I mean, you've got to do something.
Do you want to show me how to make a shake, just so I know before I let you go?
Sure, if you'd
What would you
like.
Yeah.
Dirty peanut.
Are we doing it the way it says?
No, you're gonna do it the way I told you.
The way you told
Wow.
me, okay. So
That's not a full
1.5, okay. How's that?
One more.
One more.
You gotta pick up the pace, dude. Come on.
I would normally hit the code, but
Okay, well, I'm telling you the way people like it.
okay.
But if you don't want to listen to me, that's all good. You don't have to win.
That maybe we would go with the code, but
Go
you know
ahead,
what?
go with the
We'll
code,
go
dude.
with the code.
Do it up. He's not absorbing anything that I'm saying. Listen to me, because I know what I'm doing. I know my...
Tough drilling truck over here today.
Maybe if you listen to me, I don't know.
Good luck, buddy.
Wow, so much sass. So much sass.
I'm gonna kill him. You don't have to go by the book with every situation in your life.
The menu says medium, though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
but I'm telling you this way.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
Oh
That's-
I don't think Barry
my
understands that I
God.
work here every single day and I know what I'm doing. I know I've been here for 2 years. You're so
Yeah, but it's not your business, Jacqueline.
condescending and rude to me. I really can't stand it.
Oh, I would never be.
Just wait, baby.
This moment exposes Jacqueline's outright insubordination and her blatant disregard for both her
Wow.
superiors and company rules. Shocked and frustrated, Eric makes the tough call to cut his undercover mission short. He contacts franchise manager Bob, setting the stage for a confrontation that can't be avoided.
First thing that I took note of that was completely unacceptable was how you treated some of our members.
Your payment's overdue.
I know, I'm gonna pay tomorrow.
No, you have to pay today. I don't.
There's no answer you could possibly say right now to me. None.
Wow, he is furious. He is
Is
pissed.
going to be acceptable.
Okay.
So you can sit here for 15 minutes and talk about this.
I won't, but okay.
Don't waste both our time.
Okay.
Why are you dumping product down the drain? There was extra shake left. No, it's just extra. We just throw that away. That's unacceptable. The toughest one I had is how you were speaking about the members.
Members, they're literally stupid. They don't know anything.
There's one other person that I want to be part of this conversation. Hey, can you send him in? Thank you, sir.
I mean, she must know what time it is already. Like, she must know she's going.
Hey, Eric.
Bob, I called you in because you're my franchisee and Jacqueline's direct boss. In fact, I left the job early. I had to get the hell out of there. I said, I gotta call Bob. I can't believe there's someone on this staff that's doing this.
Do you ever see me do that? No, because
Oh,
I don't do
boy.
that.
You did it in
We've got you on camera, Jacqueline. We've got you on camera.
front of the CEO
But I
of the
didn't know it
company.
was him, obviously.
That club is my baby, and you know that.
I know, and I
I go there when I'm sick. I go there when I'm tired. I drive 72 miles to get to that club every day. I would never have an employee like that behind my counter. You know that. When I feel like I get stabbed in the back, there's a whole nother Bob. You have to part ways. There's nothing else I could do.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Eric lays it all out: his disbelief, his disappointment, and why he had no choice. Bob
I mean,
agreed.
he did have no choice. He did. Obviously, you don't want to see anybody get fired, but come on now. If that was your business and you've got someone calling your customers idiots when the customers are right there, like, that's crazy.
Parting ways with her is the only option. In the end, Eric is forced to make a tough and unavoidable decision. Jacqueline has to go. Her shocking behavior crossed the line, leaving no room for compromise. As the CEO of Retro Fitness, he cannot and will not tolerate such blatant disrespect and unprofessionalism, especially from someone who stands on the front lines, facing the very customers who keep the business alive. Number 1. Ronnie of Boston Market.
My least favorite part is the customer always has to be right. I absolutely hate that.
On an unusual episode of Undercover Boss, Boston Market employee Ronnie gets himself in trouble after candidly revealing his true feelings about customers. As an hourly supervisor chosen to interact with the undercover executive, Ronnie uses the opportunity to vent, admitting he dislikes customers more than anything. He criticizes their constant demands and rejects the idea that the customer is always right. He even singles out children and the elderly, calling them
Whoa.
especially frustrating.
Started saying really negative things about customers, which sends up an immediate red flag.
Children and old people are literally the worst I've ever seen in my entire life.
Our guests are our bread and
Whoa.
butter. They pay our checks. They keep our businesses open.
So she's gonna be here dealing with her children, and we just have to wait. I don't know how hard it is to read a menu, but you know.
At Boston Market, one
Dude, if you don't want to work a customer-facing job, get a job in a warehouse or something. Like, you don't have to work a job. Like if you hate customers that much.
of the things that we serve the most are family meals. And families include kids and they include older people. We can't have him disparaging our guests like that.
Sarah realizes Ronnie's behavior is unacceptable. His attitude goes against Boston Market's values and could hurt the brand if left unchecked. With Ronnie constantly bad-mouthing customers, Sarah grows increasingly upset and decides she needs to confront him.
How much are you talking smack and how much of this stuff about hating customers is really true?
I'm gonna say like 75% of it is true.
I was dismayed to hear that. It's unacceptable.
I literally hate customers more than anything in the entire world.
Wow.
It's all about that.
He he hates it there. He hates his job, man. To be honest, I've been there. I've had jobs that I've hated, but then I've quit shortly after. When it gets to that point, it's just for the best, isn't it?
And they demand everything.
My job's on the line. Here I am. I'm a representative of this brand, and this is what happens. You know, it can't happen on my watch. You know what? Before it gets busy, I might want to take a bathroom break. Okay. I feel like I need to shut this down. This is really not good. This is my worst nightmare.
With Sarah confirming that Ronnie truly dislikes and disrespects customers, she steps outside for a break, struggling to process that someone like him is representing her brand. But even after stepping...
But the thing is, if you fire him now, you're going to be short-staffed. You might as well wait till his shift is finished, right?
away, she can no longer tolerate it and decides it's time to confront Ronnie.
Ronnie, can I talk to you outside?
Yeah, sure. Everything all right?
So, Ronnie, I wanted to reintroduce myself to you. I'm not actually Rachel, and you're on Undercover Boss.
Like, Ronnie, how do you not see the cameras? Are these cameras like 20 miles away? How don't they see the cameras?
I got you saying a bunch of things about our customers.
I did.
That are really not very nice. I'm angry, and I'm heartbroken, and I'm disappointed. So, I don't know if this is the business for you.
Oh, my God.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you home for the day. You might want to think about whether this is really the right job choice for you.
Wow, she's giving him like, this is actually best case scenario. Go home and think about it.
So go home, and Neil will follow up with you.
So, that's it? That's all? I would tell him my attitude would change, but like, I don't know. I didn't think it was that terrible. The giant lady of Boston Market knows what was going on. That's just not fair.
Oh, Ronnie.
The weight of Ronnie's words hits hard, and the consequences are clear. He is sent home for the day. Sarah tells him to seriously consider whether this job is the right fit. His behavior has put his employment on the line, and termination seems likely. While many people may have frustrations with their work, Ronnie's intense disdain for customers is on another level. If he truly hates serving people this much, he should have chosen a career with less customer contact. Even more shocking is his willingness to voice these opinions on camera. Clearly, he misjudged the situation, and the consequences are unavoidable. The bosses we've covered were put...
Wow, Ronnie, come on, man. Which of those three do you think is the worst? I think, honestly, I have a bit of sympathy for Kevin, the boss, the manager at the waste disposal company, the one that basically, if you're late back from lunch, they dock you time off your check. Even though I think that's harsh, he's probably doing it because people would probably not come back on time from their lunch. I still think 30 minutes is not enough for lunch at all. I think an hour minimum for lunch because, you know, 30 minutes, let's say you wait in line for 5 minutes to use the microwave. It takes 5 minutes to warm your food. So basically after eating your food, you've got 5 minutes left to relax. It's just not enough. Jacqueline was just diabolical. I mean, she was like slagging off the customers right there, like calling them brain dead and stuff. It's just like, Jacqueline, how could you do that? How could you do that? And Ronnie basically saying he hates kids. Like, Ronnie! Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and check out the video I'm going to link right below. See you there.